and welcome to my channel. I am Delia from Furno's Adventures. In today's video, I will be sharing with you how we decided to get guinea pigs, and of course, I will be introducing you to my cute little 3 stinkers. During 2022, right after I graduated from university, I moved in with my partner in Germany. Unfortunately, he worked long hours and I was mostly at home alone while I was looking for a job and doing my design projects on the side. This came with a lot of loneliness and I was eager to have a little pet. Since we lived in a rented apartment, we were not allowed to have big animals, so we looked into smaller ones that could be kept in an enclosure. The decision was made to have a pet, and our first thought was, yeah, we can get a bunny. However, I really didn't want to take care of a bunny again. I had my heart stuck on guinea pigs for quite a while. I was researching proper care, cage sizes and everything, and I knew that I could give them a good life. So I shared with my partner, hey, let's get some guinea pigs, why not? We were 100% certain that we didn't want to buy them from a pet shop, we wanted to adopt a guinea pig. We started looking through the standard shelters in Germany, however, there were mostly cats, dogs, and if we were lucky, we would find a bunny. We asked around at vet clinics, and weirdly enough, nobody really knew where we could adopt a guinea pig from because it was not as common, and we were told to just buy a guinea pig from a pet shop. However, I was dead set on not letting that happen. I wanted to adopt guinea pigs. I had read a lot online about how those animals tend to get abandoned, especially when families move around between countries, or if they get a child or another big animal that they can't house with the guinea pig. So unfortunately, the smaller pet usually has to go. That made me very, very sad, and I was dead set on adopting a guinea pig from a shelter. I began Googling and searching online about any shelters in our area that were specializing in small pets like guinea pigs, bunnies, or even hamsters, but I couldn't find anything initially. The only shelter I could find was one that was quite far away from where we lived, and unfortunately when we called, we were told that this would be a very long car ride for the guinea pigs, and it wouldn't be very good for their health as they would get stressed. I had completely given up, but I decided to give it one more search, and I found it. I found a shelter that was roughly 20 minutes away from where we lived, and I told my partner, listen, you have to call them. I really want to get guinea pigs. My partner phoned the lady and she spent 40 minutes talking to him about proper guinea pig care, nutrition, housing, and everything under the sun that she could think about. We were quite happy with the way everything was explained to us, even though I am a very paranoid person, so I had previously researched absolutely everything about guinea pigs, and I had already made an Amazon wish list with everything that needed to be bought. During our phone call, the lady at the shelter offered us a bonded pair of guinea pigs, castrated male and female, who were in the shelter for quite a while. I saw the pictures and I immediately fell in love. I said, yep, those are our piggies. Sadly, the first 2 guinea pigs I ever got can't get a proper introduction on this video, as both of them have sadly passed away. Starting off with Carly or Karl, whose age we unfortunately don't know. He came to the shelter in a very, very bad condition. He had severe breathing problems because his last owner neglected him. Unfortunately, those breathing problems had become chronic, and during his life, Carly was battling with pneumonia non-stop. He had to attend numerous vet visits, a lot of medication, a lot of supplements. And despite our best efforts, unfortunately, his chronic breathing problems got to him, and in November of 2023, our little Carly crossed the Rainbow Bridge. Carly was an extremely stupid guinea pig, but he was very charming. He couldn't squeak even though he tried. He was doing his best. His nose was always runny no matter what we did, but he was extremely loving. In the beginning, he didn't really trust us, but eventually he came for pets. He would always greet us, and he would always have this little goofy face of his that we will forever love. We really, really miss Carly. This guinea pig was very close to our hearts, especially my partner. This was my partner's favorite piggy. Lieschen, or Elisa, was Carly's partner. When we got her, she was around 3.5 years old, and from what we know, she was a return piggy to the shelter because her previous partner had passed. She was an extremely chonky guinea pig. We called her our little chonker. She was always the first one to feed. She would always steal Karl's food and chase him around. She was the boss lady of their enclosure. We moved back to Bulgaria at the beginning of this year, and we took all of our guinea pigs with us, and Lieschen was one of them. She settled in very quickly. We had already moved her in with the other guinea pigs that I will introduce you to in a second, and she seemed very happy. In the beginning of May, we noticed that Elisa had started breathing a tiny bit heavy. We started giving her supplement medication to see if it would help her, and if not, we would take her the next day to the vet for an in-depth examination. By the same night, Elisa was way better. She was running a lot more. Her appetite remained unchanged until the end. Basically, she was a guinea pig that really, really loved food. But by that night, she was extremely active, extremely happy. She came for treats, so we were happy that she was getting better. Unfortunately, the next morning I discovered her hidden in a corner under her loft, and she let me pick her up very easily, which was an extremely bad sign. I called my partner. He looked at her and he said, "Yep, let's go to the vet. This is now serious." We began driving to the vet, and at the lights right before the turn to the vet, she passed away. When we brought her in, there was nothing they could really do. Elisa was 5.5 when she passed away. There was no sign of illness. She weighed a healthy weight when she passed away, so even the doctors think that this was just old age. Lieschen was an amazing guinea pig. She was the only guinea pig of ours that let us cuddle her. My partner would bring her to me in bed in the morning so she could greet me, and we call that the Elisa wake up services. She was an amazing chunky piggy. She was an amazing first piggy for us, and I am hopeful that now she has met her partner Carly behind the Rainbow Bridge. And now it's time to meet our first little friend here, who is our old grandma, and I really don't want to stress her out much because she is almost 7.5 years old. She is our little grandma Hannah. Here, I will see if she would like to show herself. But she is inside her strawberry. And if she doesn't want to show herself like this, oh, hello. If she doesn't want to show herself more, I will just be voiceovering over videos of our little lady. This is Hannah, and we call her our little Hannah Banana, or our little Hähnchen. She is almost 7.5 years old. She loves cuddles, she loves pea flakes. She is just beyond amazing. She is the only guinea pig that lets us pet her now. Hannah came to us in November 2022 with our little Oreo as a extra piggy, just in case the bonding between Oreo and Carly didn't work out, since he would be joining the herd we already had. I will be telling you more about this when I introduce Oreo. I picked her up from her little transport cage, and I fell in love. She was just the most cuddly little guinea pig in the world. She is amazing. I don't know anything about her previous care and her previous owners, but she is such a loving piggy that I think that she had a pretty good life before us. She is the first one to get treats. She is the first one to greet you every time. She loves pea flakes. She's the squeakiest guinea pig of them all, and now she has learned how the fridge sounds when we open the door for their dinner, so she instantly jumps up, starts squeaking, alerts everyone else to come out of their hideys, and she demands the food now. Like I said, Hannah is near and dear to our hearts because she is our current oldest little guinea pig. We call her Grandma Hannah as well. And she is Oreo's little partner, and I will be bringing you Oreo right now. Currently in the strawberry is our little boy Oreo, who is spicy. He is a very, very spicy boy. This is our little boy Oreo, who is a very bitey boy. He is a little... I have to censor myself here. And he is 3.5 years old now. He's 3.5. He is not afraid to tell you when he doesn't like something. He will nibble you, and it is quite painful, but this is our little chonker. Yeah, he's a good boy. We got little Oreo when he was 1.5. I'll show you the picture that was listed on the adoption website. I fell in love. Oreo is a very, very spicy boy. He's very cute, but looks can lie. Like I said, I fell in love with him when I saw him on the adoption website. I said, I need to get Oreo. I messaged my partner and I said, listen, we have to get Oreo. My partner said, yeah, we'll see what we'll do about it. And we got him. Initially, we wanted to bond him with Karl and Elisa, and we were hoping that it would work out since both Carly and Oreo are castrated males. It didn't work out. They fought. Luckily, like I said, when we got Oreo, we also got Hannah. So they lived separated in 2 enclosures next to each other. And the most contact Oreo and Carly ever got was a sniff and a rumble through the gates. Oreo loves pea flakes as well. He's a big foodie, but he is very, very spicy. He does not like pets. He does not like cuddles. Nail trims with him are a complete nightmare, even more so than with Hannah, even though Hannah is also very spicy and she is not afraid to show when she doesn't like something. The only difference is that she loves pets and Oreo doesn't love anything. He is here to cause chaos and chaos only. He loves shoving and pushing all of the hideys to the center of the enclosure. He always inflames one of his eyes by doing this, which is a big pain. But we are ready to deal with it because Oreo is extremely, extremely cute and sweet otherwise. He is beautiful. And now to our next little guinea pig, our little baby. Now, I hope you can see this one because she's a black piggy and I'm wearing all black. This wasn't very good on my part, but this is little Pepsi. She's a little baby. She's your little nugget. She is not even a year old. We think she was born around November of last year, but we're not exactly sure when. She is a very cute little piggy, and I really want to show you, but I don't know if she'll let me because I don't want to stress her out. But she has a little white spot under her little mouth, which is just adorable. Yeah. Pepsi was a surprise guinea pig for me. After Carly passed away last year, my partner and I were not planning on getting any more guinea pigs to replace him. However, in December, he messaged me and he's like, listen, I have a little surprise for you. And he got me little Pepsi. She came to the rescue from a very, very bad house. The owner had left the guinea pigs alone. The landlord had found them. Unfortunately, a lot of the piggies had passed, but Pepsi and her mom, along with I think 5 others, but I'm not exactly sure, were rescued and brought to the shelter. And we were offered Pepsi. My partner said yes. Pepsi is a little teddy piggy. She is absolutely adorable. Unfortunately, Pepsi is still getting used to us. She is quite scared and skittish. She will sometimes come and get some parsley or dill from my hands. She does not like pea flakes. You can't bribe her with pea flakes like everyone else. But we're getting there. I think that slowly and steadily we are getting used to Pepsi, and Pepsi is getting used to us. Even though we got her in December and it's already August. But slow and steady wins the race. Little Pepsi is becoming spicy. She's learning all the bad stuff from Hannah and Oreo. She's not learning anything nice from them. Like I said, Pepsi was a complete surprise piggy to me. She came unnamed. My partner and I had an argument because he wanted to call her Luna, but I think she just looks like a Pepsi. And because she's a teddy, her fur is a bit fizzy and it looks like a Pepsi. Pepsi really looks like Carly to us. She has the same mannerisms like Carly, and we're very happy that she is with us. And now she lives with the herd, our current herd of 3 guinea pigs. So thank you for watching my first ever YouTube video. If you like it, drop a like, and if you want to see more, please subscribe to Fernell's Adventures. And I am hoping to see you again. Bye!